I can't believe we left this out of the business plan. What's up, X fam? We're back with a new vlog, and this one's actually a continuation of what we started last time. So we're coming out with some fresh content, as we said in the last vlog, and we're trying out some new things. Do let us know in the comment section if you like what we're putting out. So this is gonna be a real behind the scene of what it is to build a brand. So this is episode numero uno, the business plan. So guys, we're gonna go into the business plan, which is the fundamental part of any company and the building foundation where anybody should start at. If you've got a strong business plan, then this could help you to properly map your company. We are not here to teach you guys how to do a business plan because you've got Google for that, but we're here to show you guys the problems we faced doing our business plan, and hopefully you guys can learn something from that and maybe not make the same mistakes we did, or maybe even pick out some detailed information that might help you and see things differently when you're doing your business plan. So we're gonna give you a quick run through about how we did our business plan, pull a little bit from how we did our business plan, and get an idea about how one is made in general. The first part is the executive summary, which is something that you want to leave until the end. It's just a quick summary of basically everything else that follows. Number one, the overview, which is basically the mission and values of your company. So what was our missions and values in creating the House of X and the xSuit? We started the House of X to solve the problems of modern day suits, which were stiff, high maintenance, formal clothes, by engineering high performing, comfortable apparel. So with the future and technology in mind, we aim to revolutionize fashion wearable market. And that's basically what our core value and mission is: innovation, comfort, and quality. So from there you have the product, which is the xSuit. When you're creating a product, you want to find a solution to a problem of any kind of product or services out there and create a concept out of that, and that essentially is your company. So from there you have the next section, which is the market. So is there a market for your product? And does your product serve a purpose in this market? If we're going back to the xSuit again, the suit market is huge, whether it be for offices or just for casual wear. So we wanted to basically hit the two main markets. The first being for that everyday businessman who just wants comfort in his workwear. He's pretty much bought, 30, 40 suits already, and he pretty much knows everything about suits. And he's coming to us to offer that solution to his problem, which is comfort in a suit. And then there's the second market that we're attacking, which is the young active man wanting to look sharp but still dress comfortably. So something that I find interesting about the suit and that is still relevant today is the persona that someone can put off while wearing a suit. If you are to go in a business meeting wearing jeans and a t-shirt, by default your peer won't take you as seriously as if you were to come in with a suit. The same can be applied to a date. If you are to go on a date with a woman and you're wearing, some casual clothing as opposed to wearing a suit, the impression you have on someone else can differ greatly just by that garment. And this is something that we wanted to revitalize and bring back with the xSuit, is to show people that even though judging a book by its cover should not be something, it still plays a role in our lives today. If you're wearing a suit, you portray this persona of a more professional person, someone who's more serious than otherwise wearing casual clothing. The next section is of course marketing and sales. Marketing and sales essentially, especially in what we do, is the exact same thing. So how we sell our product is through the marketing we are doing. We chose to go into strictly B2C, and the main reason is to offer the best value price to our customer. Now let me get a little more into that, and let me explain to you if you don't understand how retail works. If we make the xSuit for X amount of money, add in all our overhead, that is basically the cost of our product. If we were to sell this product to a retailer would have to add anywhere between 2 to 3 times the cost of our product, or what we sell it to them, to get that retail price. So the xSuit would cost us $100. If we were to sell it with a bit of profit, let's say $150, that retailer would double to triple the price to be able to add in their margins. And that's exactly what we wanted to go away from. The main reason is of course to offer the best product for the most valuable price to our end user. And then comes in, how do we now market this suit? So normally where you would do a classic retail model, selling straight to retailers, we went away from that, selling straight to customers. So our marketing would basically entail social media such as Instagram, which is where we're posting all our photography, YouTube, our video vlog content, and anywhere else where we can make some noise, whether it be word of mouth, whether it can be some PR efforts, and that would basically encompass all of our marketing efforts to reach out our customers. Because in the end, that is the biggest downfall of any brand. It is not their product, it is not quality, it is not the economy or the price, but it is visibility. So if somebody doesn't know of your product, they just can't buy it, and consequently you can't sell. So that is definitely the most important part of selling a product, is marketing it and branding it and getting as many people to know of it, speaking of it, getting people to share it, and that'll result in greater sales, of course. So the next section is operations. You know, finding out what are your key operations. In our business, the most important operations are the production and the logistics. So making our product and delivering it to you. Now, the rest of the operation will come as your company develops, and it's not something that you should be worrying about too much, as you will find these operations out as things develop. And basically what you want to do there is create standard operating procedures, or SOPs, to be able to map out and understand what those operations are. So when you get to the point where you can hire someone to take care of those operations, it is clearly defined what it is they have to do from step A to Z, and for them to understand what their task is in that operation. That brings us to our last point, which is finance. Now, the finance section in the end is the most important part of your business plan. Something that's often overlooked when people are making a business plan, and something that we definitely did not go into too much at the beginning. We had a bit of a special situation because, unlike a standard company where we developed a product and then had to go find investment to produce it, we were very fortunate to have gotten funded on Kickstarter and having our product pre-sold, which solves a lot of our financing issue. But we still did not spend a lot of time doing our finance plan, which is something extremely important, because, you know, as much as we broke down our product and understood what it cost to make it, to package it, and to ship it, something that we didn't account for was all the overhead and how many overheads we were to have in the long term. So this always comes back to the financial plan, which is very simply, how much does it cost? What are your overheads? And always try to minimize those. And basically the difference of those two will make your profit. And now from your profits, how you reinvest those profits in the company will determine how fast and how efficiently you can blow out your company and keep doubling those sales and those profit margins and whatnot. So that basically underlines the financial plan, which is in essence one of the most important part of your business plan. Guys, if you like what we're doing and you know an entrepreneur who is starting their business, share this video, like and subscribe, turn on your notifications, and we'll be seeing you next week.